Hello everyone, welcome back to another Unison League video, or for farming for dark metals and stuff like that. So, today's video will be like from yesterday. If you're hearing the fan buzzing in the background, that's just my computer, actually my laptop precisely. It's trying to render the video that I have recorded yesterday, and unfortunately my laptop decided to update on its own while I went to bed last night. And it didn't finish, so I had to re-render it again in order to get the footage out. So this will be a video while I'm waiting. Why not do another recording while I'm waiting for that video to finish rendering? So without any further ado, we're here to pretty much awakening our relic here. As you can see, our goal is to get the Twilight relic. Back to you guys when I do get a run, so I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, update. I'm not having a party run, so I'm just gonna party with my friends, because why the heck not? That's the only way I can totally interact with, because I don't want to record and have nothing. So I guess this is better. This is better than nothing, I guess, at the moment. So yeah. Meanwhile, I realized something that's very fun ahead of time. I realized if we do Elite 10 times in Ordeals, we get a single cost, correct? Yeah, we do get that. It's just that, the one that we cannot unlock, like Butterfly of a Melody, Serena Stream, or Water, something like that along the range. If you're familiar with those quest names, you will know what kind of quests are those. Those, my friends, are super hard quests. Please don't attack Reflection Guard. Please do not. I forgot why I hate playing as friend 2. Just know. Okay, what I was trying to say is, if you know those quests' name, you will be familiar with those names. It's the 35 cost monsters events. So, one of my friends named Blue, which is her in-game name, she told me that. I asked her when will those super hard quests come out, because I've been waiting for them for the longest time, and it's not looking up to me, because I'm not getting luck, I guess, from it. Then later she told me that, well, they are coming, it's just that they're gonna be like ordeals now. This will be considered as useless, but to free-to-play players, it'll be useful for them. Because of that, even though their skills are not good, to put it into perspective, like, sure, their skills are not good, but the thing what matters more is unison chances, because if we do have better monsters and unison chances, then possibly you will probably get higher chances than using a 27 cost monster or having other 30 cost monsters in your preset for a guild battle in order to counter them or try to do something with them instead of sitting there doing nothing. So that's why I found it very like an opportunity for players to get other elemental monsters that can be useful for them, not just pure water, dark, light, wind, fire, time, and overall it'll be much more fun too, because it'll be much more challenging, and I would love to record them, because I would love to record these things. But the thing is though, I need to be in a call with players that know what they're doing instead of some players don't know what they're doing. Nothing I have against them, it's just that sometimes when you want to be consistent, I just want to be consistent with the run and experiment it potentially, that I'm doing the run precisely correct and doing nicely, and even though I am screwing up that hard, I will enjoy either way. There's nothing wrong against them or anything like that. The stat stickers is what I love the most, but then at the same time though, I would love to have it fully potential. So that's why I'm trying my best to wait for her, because I'm getting very excited. Like, I'm very excited for the run to come towards us, so that it can be like ordeals now. So it'll be useful, which brings up another fact for making another video about it too. To change the pace, I'm gonna be a treasure hunter, because since it's super easy on the elite, so I'm not going to bring ether exchange or anything. I'm just going to bring all attacks so that I can I'll bring all attacks just to faster to speed up the run because I don't want to be another 25 minutes long video while trying to be as a cleric because I'll be useless and doing nothing and stuff like that. So that's why I'm gonna be a treasure hunter so I can get a drop. Anyways, that's what I'm just excited. That's all. Speaking of which, this is morning, so I'm not this excited in the morning, and it's only like 10 or so in the morning. So yeah, it's only 10:52. So I'm not that excited. I discovered that from yesterday night when I was in a call with my good friend Knight. I got very excited, and hyped for it. Then she wasn't because she was getting sleepy and tired. I'm just like, okay, that's cool. At least you know my information. That's what I usually say. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got a single cost for this. So since we're on this idea right now, look at this. Funeral of Flame, Serena Sea, Butterfly of Melody, Play With Me, Castle of Oblivion. I can't pronounce Oblivion. So if you recognize those names, this will give a huge hint. Butterflies of Melody. That's Oberon right there. That's Oberon's quest. Serena Sea. That's Sea Empress right there. Funeral Frame. Imperial Empress. So that's her quest. Play With Me, I'm sure it's probably that machine Eva girl looking monster that is designed based on Eva from Overwatch. And we have Castle Oblivion, which I do have the medal for it, which is Phantom of Void, or another word when you are Prince Void. So I would love to have them, to be honest. I would love to get them, but most importantly, I would love to get Sea Empress because I would love to get her. So now you know my fangirling-ish thing, I guess. I will pretty much continue questing until I get enough medals, I guess, for another day, I guess, since I am farming until my AP is over. So this will be a fun run. I think most players don't really try to farm Ordeals anymore because their gears are already broken. But to me personally, I still use Ordeal's gear, just the newest one right now, not the Apollo Blessing. No. The Thornose Blessing is much more viable than the Apollo Blessing, but for that English. But for beginners, it does really depend if you really want to farm for them, because if you're willing to put the effort and the time to farm those ridiculous gear, just be warned that it will take you a while, because the fact that how it takes a lot of materials to reforge them. For example, the Apollo Blessings, in total of the 4 gears, you need 6 Spirit Orb, 3 Kernel Eggs, and 6 Fire King Pasta, because for their reforging the whole set, you do need them in your main slot. So if you don't have those the blessings in your main slot, you're pretty much going to be confused why the blessings not activating, because in order to activate them, you must have them in your main slot. So for that reason, you should put your Apollo Blessing or your Thornose Blessing or any blessing in general that from any kind of class you are in, mage, cleric, soldier, archers, lancer, no matter what class you are and whatever you need the most, put them in your main slot so that you can get the blessing to get that 10% magic attack or magic attack or defense. Either way, it's a good thing to have in your set when you're having struggles to get better gear. It is very useful for players, and it helps a lot as well, since as a lancer, I remember my time getting at the Apollo Blessing. Oh, I got dropped from links. Yay. For a Lancer, I remember the time that I was having struggles with my Lancers, so I decided to farm the Apollo Blessing, and it worked out great. It made a huge improvement. I was doing more damage as a Lancer. By the time around my level range, around 110, I was doing a decent amount of damage, and I was pretty happy about myself, and it's very, very rewarding too, because it's very satisfying when you do put the effort and get those rewards by yourself. And I do hope this one thing, I do want to say that, I have a feeling that, to myself personally, but every time I try to make a video for you guys, I do feel that adrenaline saying this is awkward or very cringy, because it is cringy for me, myself, especially for myself. If you're the creator and you're listening to your own voice talking to yourself and making content, it's very cringy for yourself, while maybe to others they find it entertaining. Because first of all, I am embarrassed, okay? So while I was in California, my friend, let's call him Jacob, he was my very good friend, and he was pretty much a dude that he's very into Pokemon, Smash Bros. 4, Final Fantasies, multiple games that he loves the most. So he is a gamer, like hands down a gamer. And pretty much he knows that I have a YouTube channel. Back then on California, I used to do Pokemon Showdown and Pokemon Review when Pokemon Sun and Moon was still new, and I was anticipating and waiting for Pokemon Sun and Moon to come out because I was a huge Pokemon fan at that time, and I found my love back with Pokemon after I bought Pokemon X. So after that, when I heard about Pokemon Sun and Moon, I immediately want to get Lunala because that's my favorite, hands down favorite legendary Pokemon right now because she is gorgeous. I love the design of Lunala. It's so beautiful. So after that, my friend and I know that pretty much I was doing a review about that. So Jacob, one day we were in class. It was like some kind of computer learning some other languages too. So it's from Spanish. While I was in that class, we finished our work and it was like free time for us because there's nothing much to do over the computer. So when we're finished with that, I pretty much listened to music, did my own business, and pretty much overall, I just pretty much did my own thing. While Jacob, the other hand, was planning to do a prank because his computer does get access to YouTube as well. So he did was, he searched up one of my videos and played it out loud in front of everyone. You have no idea, I was so embarrassed. I was literally very, very embarrassed, and I was very anxious afterwards that day when he made that video. And he's like, I'm trying to give you more exposure, like more subscriber, like more trying to make my channel grow. But that's why I said, you don't need to, like, I don't tell people to go subscribe to my channel or anything like that. Well, I don't mention them. I just don't do that because it's just feel like self-promotion, which is something that I don't mind to do if I want to do it. But my true intention for making this channel is for entertainment, not to gain popularity or get fame from over the internet. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to have fun making videos and make everyone enjoy my content, maybe, especially if they like my content or not. It doesn't matter if I get dislike or a like ratio. It matters more if you like my content. That's what I care about making this channel. And that's why I wanted to make a video about that too. But then he decided to put my video of Smash Bros. 4 replay when I was going against another CPU. I believe it was Madeon or it was Diddy Kong. And I got embarrassed very quickly, and I just stopped I just stopped recording because I didn't get down. He didn't discourage me, but I got very nervous to make video on that day. And plus too, because I was having the issue to get access to internet as well. So what I did was I record Smash Bros. 4 replay on my phone and upload the video to my computer. Then I will do the editing with Sony Vegas Pro 13 and pretty much over time and render it overnight. But then later on, the only thing I need to do is upload my video to YouTube. But the thing is though, I don't have internet access, so I had to go to my cousin's house to upload my videos. It was a very embarrassing project, I would say, because to myself it was very embarrassing, and I didn't like the fact that I had to go to someone's house, especially my relatives, just to upload a video. And I will admit too, I am those type of kids that cannot live without internet, so I won't be ashamed to mention it because I am those type of people that can't live without internet. But over time though, I am starting to grow a little bit much more better, saying that I really don't need internet. I can literally just focus on the world and look at how beautiful it is. I can do that now, precisely. Even though the internet's out, I can just listen to music and do nothing. But it's just that back then, my 14-year-old self was saying I can't live with internet. I need internet in my life. So that just happened, and yeah, that's why I was able to upload videos on Smash Bros. 4 replay with Diddy Kong against with my Greninja. I was very embarrassed, but I do respect his pranks on me because I know he is trying to get me more subscribers and more views and stuff like that, but to me personally, it's not about the numbers, really. It's not about the numbers. It's about the connection with my fan base and how much you guys put trust in me. I really do respect that a lot, and it brings me some joy. It does bring me a lot of joy that people do enjoy my content, even though I thought my content's like not that good, but people thought it was good, so that they keep pushing me on to make more content. Even though I'm a slacker, I will admit I am a slacker. I do try my best to make the best content as much as possible, instead of using the same format like I have done in the past weeks and months that I've been doing with my videos in Unison League, which I'm very disappointed about myself, why I got lazy, because I put a Sony Vegas layout saying this is my layout for my video layout, but then over time, I realized that it's not that unique anymore because I'm getting lazy. So then that's when I stopped and said, okay, I need to get a better layout, get different monsters and different design to it, like to make it the video much more special towards itself. So that's what I did. I did that, and right now I'm just waiting for the video to finish rendering. So yeah, it's great and all, and it's very nerve-wracking, to be honest. If you want to make your own YouTube channel, it is very nerve-wracking and also a bit competitive as well. But it's just that I found it more entertaining. This is more like a hobby to me than an actual quote-unquote work for me, because I did mention to my significant other that I wanted to make my YouTube channel as a full-time job. Like, I want to be a full-time job as a content creator. But she does make a good point that saying that well, she is being supportive about it, but she does make a good point that saying you're not really going to get anywhere, to be honest, if you're going to do nothing. But don't get the wrong idea, because I do support you and I do love you what you're doing, and I do respect your decision why you want to be this kind of content creator, but it's just that to make it as a hobby but never do it as a permanent job. So I understand her point of view, and that's when I realized that that is true, because it is very hard to get quote-unquote fame over the internet. But when I really don't care about fame at all, I just care about making content and being an entertainer for someone out there who enjoys my content, no matter what age or well, no matter how much, no matter the age of the person are, because age to me it's just like a restriction or a label for someone to prevent them doing something. Like, it's like your parents saying you're too young to do this because they're worried about you. That they're just looking after you. That's true. It's just that sometimes in different scenarios, it's just like a number about your age limits you to do something that you want to do. That's the only reason why I feel like numbers as an age should really not really matter, because if you're gonna limit someone's ability just because of their number and their age requirement, if it's an age requirement, it's reasonable. But if it's reasonable for a younger audience to do, for example, like making YouTube content or doing something else that they can do, and you're limiting them to do it because you're saying because you need to be a certain age, it doesn't really help them, because it's very discouraging. You're just discouraging them to pursue what they want to do or what their interest is. So that's why I feel like maybe it's best for anyone who enjoys my content or anyone who wants to do what they want, because when it comes to something that you're passionate about, there's no limits towards age. It doesn't matter. Young, old, middle-aged, teenagers, any of those range, they don't matter, because if you enjoy what you're doing, you pretty much should be happy about it, because one day you're gonna look back and you'll be so proud of yourself that how you pursue this interest, and now you're making a serious career out of it, which is something that's very nice. I know this video is not meant to be some kind of inspirational speech, but I'm not trying to be cheesy or trying to be cliche about it. It just comes to me naturally. I'm just being myself right now, and this is how I think about when it comes to my channel, what I think, and certain things that I want to do, and how number of age doesn't really affect the quality of your interest. So it's just pretty much over time, it'll be like just come naturally to me. It just comes naturally. Even though don't take my word from granted by salt, like don't take my word by fully to heart. Most of my words I might say, it might be not true, so don't take my word like it's the true fact. So this will be the last run for today's video, and yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy my little speech, I guess, that I made for no reason. I didn't mean to, but anyways, to cut the crap off my speech, let's just go into the run. So, I'm not that close yet to get the relic, I think. Nope, I need 40, I need 44 more to go, then I can get it. Yeah, I need 100. So, I gotta wait. Still got a long way to go. Yeah. So, yeah. Meanwhile, I guess I can talk about Unison League. Unison League, it's a fun game. Not being sarcastic about it, not really, but I do like the game. It's actually very fun. It's just that I love how it's so simplistic. Like, the characters are very adorable. I'm not gonna lie, they are very cute. It's so simplistic, but it's so competitive. That's the thing I don't get about this game sometimes. Unison League is a very simple game, and it's a very cute game too, because there's some cute characters in there, and there are some waifus in there too that people will love and dying for. But at the same time though, it's so dang competitive. Like, whoa, it's just like a very cute game, and then it becomes like some kind of competitive tournament. I'm just like, that's just insane, very viable for myself. And it just blows my mind how it can be so competitive just because of this monster. Of course, the monster broken as heck, but it's just that it's so simple, cute, but it's so competitive. That's the weird thing about Unison League, I guess. I guess that's the spark of Unison League as a game, because most players in here are competitive too, and it's fun to be competitive. But it's just that when you're just competitive, it can kind of have a negative feedback on towards players. That's it. Like, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong being a competitive player, but it's just that sometimes the atmosphere, it's so different than being a casual player. And I understand that deeply, and it's very, very interesting in general. So, yeah. This is a great day. It's a great time, and it's a great time to make videos as well. I do hope you guys did enjoy this video. I pretty much did. I did have a great time talking to you guys, even though I'm going through the screen. But I did have a great time making videos for you guys, and for you guys to enjoy my content as well. There's nothing much I can say because I'm just lost of words when I'm just making videos, and I just want to be myself, not trying to be someone else. That's what I'm trying to do. And it worked out well, I guess you can say. But it's just me being myself, being this little noob, but does know some information about the game as well. So yeah, I pretty much will end this video off after this run. Since the run is over, I can't speak English, but since the run is over, let's just say that it's a great run. I love the run. Even though I'm just running with my CPU friends, not using them, but I'm just going to use them because I cannot find a single run, dear lord, I cannot. So, for that sake, now we're done with the run. I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. I do hope you guys have a great time watching my videos and doing other things as well, other than just playing games, but doing things that you love and things you like to do, like playing Honkai Impact or other games, you know, anything really. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, part 3 of farming my dark ordeals. Bye bye.